बच्चा कि यदि उसके नया वस्त्र दिखाया जाए, छोटे बच्चा जैसे अत्यंत आनंद उत्फुल्ल से नया वस्त्र के लेकर पुराने वस्त्र के उतर करके नवीन वस्त्र के जैसे धारण कर लेते हैं। रामचंद्र की हृदय उसी प्रकार है। और एक बार रामचंद्र भी अपने पिताजी के एक शब्द के द्वारा पूछा ही नहीं, पिताजी मेरा कसूर क्या था, मुझे वन में भेज दिया है? प्रश्न पूछते, किंतु भगवान रामचंद्र एक बार भी नहीं पूछा, पिताजी मेरा कसूर क्या था, आप मुझे वन में भेज दिया। भरत के राज्य देना कोई भी बात नहीं है, राज्य तो आपका ही है, दशरथ का है। ये राज्य आप किसी को दे सकते हैं, पिताजी की संपत्ति पिताजी किसी को भी दे सकते हैं, किंतु राम के 14 साल की वनवास
even one Ram ask anything, and so much happiness, and very much accepted. So, like this, the Ramayana begins here. And then Ramachandra went to the forest, and then in separation of Ram, Sharat Maharaj gave up his body. Wasn't it? Sharat Maharaj gave up his body when Ramachandra went to the forest.
और इसके पश्चात जब भरत जी के जब ये समाचार मिली, तो भरत जी भी इसके बहुत खुन्न हुए। रामचंद्र जी के पहले बाद में रामचंद्र भी भरत जी को
So later also,
ये भरत
Ramachandra told to Bharat,
मेरे पिताजी के ऐसे सत्य संदर्भ थे।
my father was so much abiding to the truth. Nobody in the past or in the future would be like that.
इसको अपने वचन दिए,
He gave his word to someone, Dashrath Maharaj, and so he must abide for his words, like to fulfill his words. In Raghukul and Raghu dynasty, they prefer to die than not to follow their words. So in the end, Ramachandra told this.
ये हमारे पिताजी की एक सत्य संदर्भ, सत्य के ऊपर प्रतिष्ठित है। यदि मैं वन में नहीं आती,
if I would not come to the forest,
तो हमारी पिताजी के ऊपर सारी कलंक लगाएंगे,
then everybody would say bad things about my father.
हम चारों भाइयों के ऊपर पड़ता था,
and this bad fame would come to all of our four brothers. The people of the world would say this, would say or not, and speak bad things.
तुम्हारे पिता,
oh, your father,
किसी को वचन दे करके वचन,
he gave his words to someone, and he didn't follow his words, his promise. People would say this. So in the end, Rama was trying to make Bharat understand this. So in Chitrakoot, there was that great assembly in Chitrakoot. So in the end, the father of the city, Janak Maharaj, gave this Siddhanta. The idealism of Prem. The Prem of Bharat. Pacific Ocean. I gave one word.
ये बनता है ना, पुलाव की सब्जी, पुलाव तो हर रोज थोड़ी बनता है।
हाँ?
पुलाव हर रोज बनता है, आज बनाया पुलाव?
Pulao. Do we make pulao? That rice made with some special things. Pulao is something you made in special occasions. Some rice made with many things inside.
राजा महाराज की एक विशेष सम्मान के लिए होता है।
This food is made for kings to give special honor to special people. Pulao. So,
रामचंद्र प्रति के स्नेह ममता प्रति जो है वो उच्च आदर्श के ऊपर स्थापित है। आइडियलिटी दिखा
So the love of
है।
Bharata
भरत
established
जी की
this
जो
idealistic
रामचंद्र के प्रति जो
idealism.
प्रेम
The prem he had for Ramchandra
एक उच्च स्तर की
was a very high class love
है और अत्यंत सम्मानीय,
and very like also respectful.
जैसे राज मुकुट के राजा के ऊपर ही मस्तक ऊपर जैसे शोभा देते हैं। राज मुकुट
The crown of the king,
पर रख दिया जाए,
if you put the crown of the king on a monkey head, it is not giving beauty.
मुकुट किसके ऊपर राज मुकुट किसके
The
ऊपर
crown gives beauty to whom? To the king head,
चरित्रवान राजा के ऊपर,
to the good character king, a good character king. Like the crown doesn't give beauty to a king, bad king, like for example Duryodhan. But a good king, then it's beautiful if you put this crown.
अहंकार
So a good person with many qualities, then his ornaments, they give even more beauty. So Bharat is also like that, his character.
रामचंद्र के प्रति ऐसे त्याग वैराग्य
He was so much renounced for Ramchandra. It's not normal. It's not ordinary. If we see, compare Lakshman,
त्याग वैराग्य,
the renunciation of Bharata and of Lakshman,
भरत की त्याग वैराग्य, रामचंद्र के प्रति स्नेह ममता,
the love and affection he had for Ram
लक्ष्मण से भी
is even
उच्च स्तर की है,
is even higher than of Lakshman, just like the crown of the king.
वास्तव में हम विचार करके
If you really think about this and analyze, he's saying how the devotee is asking how Bharata his love can be higher than Lakshman, because Lakshman stayed without eating, without sleeping for 14 years.
डेस्टिन करके है,
And Gurudev is saying, but what is this big deal? Because already there were pre-plans just to kill Indrajit.
कोई त्याग वैराग्य करके रहे तो उससे क्या हो जाता है? यदि ये विचार करें, त्याग वैराग्य की बात नहीं है।
This is actually not like Vairagya. Who has the prem?
सेवा तो करते, ठीक है, दोनों की सेवा कम
Okay,
नहीं।
both serve a lot.
भरत की जो एक सेवा की जो भावना दिखा रहे
But this mode of service of Bharat, if you think about it and see,
हैं, भरत की त्याग वैराग्य देखो,
the renunciation of
14
Bharat,
साल
you see,
भरत भी
he
14
was
साल रामचंद्र के भांति उन्होंने भी तीन कणा को बिछा करके,
you see, for 14 years Bharata was sleeping on the floor in underground.
वो भी कम नहीं,
Nothing less
केवल
also.
रामचंद्र की आदेश पालन करने के लिए
Just
उन्होंने प्राण को धारण किया।
he was keeping his life just to
भरत रामचंद्र के साथ
fulfill the instructions of Lord Ram. Actually, Bharat wanted to go with Ramchandra to the forest.
भरत करे जहाँ नहीं राम,
But I said, if Ram is not there, why will I stay somewhere where Ram is not there?
वो भरत की कोई काम नहीं,
When Ram is not there, Bharat has nothing to do there. But then Ram instructed to Bharat,
हमारे तुम यदि हमारे प्रति प्रेम रखते हो,
if you love me,
हमारे वचन को तुम,
you have to follow my
और
words.
वही जनक ऋषि ने तो वही कहा है, एक व्यक्ति के साथ प्रेम जो रखते हो उसके वचन ही है, उसके वचन को तुम रखते हो।
So if you love someone, you have to follow his instructions to you,
और
isn't it?
देखो हमारे भागवत में वही है, कृष्ण चले गए,
So in Bhagavatam, Krishna left, gopis were crying.
किंतु गोपियां प्राण धारण
But why the gopis kept their lives, like continued alive,
प्रेम कभी अपने
just
सुख नहीं देखते,
to please Krishna? Prem is not looking his own happiness.
अपने इष्टदेव के
Prema is only looking the happiness of
क्या
the
चाहते हैं?
worshipful deity. What did Lord Ramachandra want?
क्या भरत जी यदि लक्ष्मण के भांति रामचंद्र के पास जाते हैं, वन में ही चले जाते हैं,
If Bharat was also going to the forest like Lakshman, do you think Ramchandra would be happy? No.
रामचंद्र तो यही कहा,
So Ramachandra told this,
भरत तुम मेरे प्रतिनिधि हो
Bharata,
करके तुम राज्य शासन करो,
you have to be my
मैं
representative
तेरे आदेश के पालन करता हूँ,
and rule the kingdom.
पिताजी के आदेश
I have to
पालन
follow the
करना
order of my
ये
father.
हमारे चारों भाइयों के हम लोग की क्या कर्तव्य है,
It's the duty of 4 brothers.
हमारे चारों भाइयों की
We
कर्तव्य
all 4 brothers should follow the orders of our father. It is our duty to do that.
है, वास्तविक सत्य
And this is true.
है, इसलिए रामचंद्र ने स्वयं आदेश दिया,
So Ramchandra himself, he ordered,
तुम जाओ,
Bharata, you have to go and you have to
मेरे प्रतिनिधि होकर राज्य शासन करो।
rule the kingdom as my representative.
तो तो जाना नहीं चाहते, इसी कहते ठीक है,
Bharata didn't want to
14
go.
साल तुम राज्य शासन करो, कैसे? मेरा प्रतिनिधि बन करके।
Then Rama said, okay, for 14 years, okay, I will rule, but you will be my representative.
और उसी रामचंद्र के प्रतीक मान करके, कौन सा फर्क, इसलिए भागवत में वही आ रहे श्लोक आ रहे।
So that's the shloka in the Bhagavatam.
एक ही
Bhagavata Ramayana is same, like one.
भगवान के जो उच्छिष्ट प्रसाद,
This remnants of Bhagavan,
भगवत स्वरूप ही माना जाता है।
they are directly the form of Bhagavan.
उद्धव जब जा रहे थे
When Uddhava was going from Mathura to Vrindavan,
उद्धव प्रसंग है ना,
you know the context of the story of Uddhava. Swayam Bhagavan, he gave his remnants of prasad, garland remnant, also his cloth. Even Krishna gave his chariots to Uddhava, his cloth, his alankars, put to Uddhava with all of his cloths. Why Uddhava used the cloth of Krishna to go to Vrindavan? Mayanjaya, this is Sloka of Bhagavatam.
भगवान की इसलिए श्लोक स्थित वर्णन करते जा रहे हैं। माला आदि जो है,
like the garland,
जो माला आदि जो है,
the garland of Bhagavan.
ये प्रसादी माला भगवान के
This prasadi mala is exactly same,
शक्तिशाली है,
powerful as God.
है शक्तिशाली है,
It's powerful just as
ये
God.
खड़म, कई खड़म तो ऊपर से एक मात्र दिखा गया। ये खड़म जो पादुका जो है,
The paduka, okay. So the paduka, the wooden shoes of Ramachandra. Bharata took these wooden shoes of Ram and brought to the Ayodhya. So it's full of the same potency of Ramachandra. So until this paduka, wooden shoes of Ramachandra will be in the throne, nobody external potency can attack Ayodhya. This is true or not? So in these 14 years that Ram was in the forest, no enemy came and attacked Ajodhapuri. No one came to attack. If you see the meaning, you can see that. That's why in the Bhagavatam there's a shloka of Bhagavata and also Ramayana, same meaning.
ये इसलिए दिखा रहे हैं, कोई साधारण नहीं है। ये भगवान, ये भरत रामचंद्र की पादुका क्यों लेकर देखो?
Why Bharat brought the wooden shoes of Ram to Ayodhya? Because directly the form of mercy and form of potency of Ramchandra. And then Bharata put these shoes on the throne of Ayodhya. It means directly Ramchandra is sitting there. And Bharata himself was living where? In Nandigram, outside Ayodhya, nearby. And exactly how Ramchandra was also humble and very no any comforts living in the forest. Bharata is also living the same way, like in a renounced way, living, sleeping on the floor like this. So some person is poor and doesn't have food, and then the person is not eating. This is one thing. But another person is very rich. He has all the food to eat, but still he's not eating. Who is renounced? Who is actually renounced in this context? The person who has everything, who could have everything, but is not attached to anything. That's really renunciation. Not the person who already has anything, has nothing. So this example is exactly about the Bharat. Okay, so like Ambarish Maharaj, the king of Mathura, his Katha of Ambarish is exactly like this. He was the king of the 7 oceans of the earth and rough complete, but still he had no ego of being the king, and he was completely detached from all the sense gratification and used all his senses serving to God. This is Tyagi Vairagya, renunciation. Who is a Tyagi, a renounced, and who is a Bhogi, enjoying? That person, although having all the things for enjoying, if the person is not attached to that and does everything in service of Lord, this is called Tyagi. This is called Tyagi. But
भोजन की पैसा नहीं
and you don't have money to buy food and you don't eat. Do you think this is a tagging? Renounced person. Even if you have all the food to eat and all the delicious thing, but you do renunciation just for the happiness of Lord, then this is where renunciation.
और समस्त प्रकार रहती है भगवान की वस्तु जान करके जो भगवत सेवा में लगाते हैं मुक्त पुरुष किसको कहा जाता है?
Who is called a Mukta Purush? Liberated person. The shloka explains. Ihaja Sahari Dasi. He knows everything belongs to Lord. And he is a servant of Shri Hari. He has this mode of service. In every body, mind, words, he serves Bhagavan. He uses everything of this world to the service of Bhagavan. This is a Mukta Purush. Mukta Purush doesn't mean a person will have 4 arms and 4 legs. Mukta Purush, Bhaktivinoda Thakur explains in Jiva Dharma book about the definition of Mukta Purush. You should memorize the shloka also. Ihajasa Haryadasya. So this is called a Jiva Mukta Purush, liberated soul. It's like Sanatan. They were prime minister, they had everything. But still, they are not absorbed in sense gratification. So this is called the Mukta Purush. So if you analyze the personality of Bharat, he's so much idealistic. If you analyze the character of Bharat, okay, Lakshmana served Ramachandra. He went with him to the forest. And he endured all the sufferings. Like Lakshman was past so many situations, but Bharat is nothing less than Lakshman. Bharat is nothing less. So the character of Bharat is amazing. We're not saying that Lakshman is less, but also the character of Bharata is amazingly beautiful. He's saying, but Lakshman was with Ram all the time. But it's not only staying. Lakshman was always with Ram, he's saying. Gurudev said, what is the big deal about staying with him? What is the seva bhavana, the mode of the service? Like Bharata had so much mode of the service. And also everything was pre-planned. So we'll continue the katha now. Who is the... So I was telling to him in time of lunchtime, I was telling to him Surpanaka. Ayodhya, Sanskriti. The Ayodhya is culture, is the culture of Vedic culture. It's good. So Ayodhya means culture. Means the culture of India. You know what is Sanskriti? Means culture? The culture. The culture is like the Vedic culture. Ayodhya symbolizes the Vedic culture. Lanka symbolizes the Vikriti. Like what is not true. They show the lie as like a true. They show the lie as if it was true. This is Lanka. And also actually made by Maya. Actually it's full of Bhogavad Lanka, full of Sanskritification.
एक भोगवाद एक त्यागवाद
So one thing is Bhogavad enjoyment
ये
theory
लंका
and
की
Tagvad
प्रतीक क्या है?
renunciation.
भोग की एक
So
प्रतीकात्मक
Lanka
भाव है।
is like symbolization, personification of the
ये लंका को से-
sense
ये
gratification.
भोग के प्रतीक
Actually, Lanka symbolizes this, the bhoga, this
भोग कौन
enjoyment.
करता है?
Who's
राक्षस जाति का।
the demons, Rakshas? They enjoy, they want sense
इसको
gratification.
असुर कहा है।
They call
असुर
demons
की
asur.
प्रवृत्ति क्या है?
What is the tendency of the demons?
भोग वृत्ति।
Bhogvriti, they want to enjoy,
हैं? लिखा है कि नहीं?
isn't it?
हैं? और रावण क्या है?
And Ravan,
यदि रावण के हम
if you analyze the Ramayana,
रावण है क्या?
each
ये
thing,
दुराचार है,
Ravan,
दुष्ट के प्रतीक है।
he's the
दूसरे के कष्ट
embodiment of the evilness, or
दूसरे की सौंदर्य माधुर्य जाति
doing bad things to others,
अपने
and
भोग में
when he sees good things, beautiful things, he wants to enjoy himself. The thing he wants to enjoy the beautiful things for him.
के प्रतीकात्मक है।
He's also like symbolizing the envy and
और शूर्पणखा क्या है?
hatred. And Surpanaka, what is she?
शूर्पणखा एक propaganda।
She's the propaganda.
propaganda
Surpanaka is
छोटा
propaganda.
वस्तु के
She takes one small thing and makes very big.
बड़ा चढ़ा करके बना
She makes one small thing very big.
वस्तु के छुपा करके हैं, बड़ा करके बना।
She's hiding the real truth and making a big story from, like for example, when Surpanaka came to Dandakara in Panchabati,
हैं? रामचंद्र के ऐसे सुंदर रूप
she saw the beautiful form of Ramachandra and she became completely mesmerized,
काम में इतने मोहित हो
so much mesmerized in lust. And she was thinking,
साथ हमारी विवाह हो।
how can I marry this man?
इसके भी कारण भी देखा
And also the cause
रावण
is
ने
there,
उनकी कही
because Ravana had told her before,
हैं, ये शूर्पणखा आज से तुम
Surpanaka, from now,
यथेच्छ रूप में तुम्हारी जिसको इच्छा है तुम विवाह करो।
whoever you want to marry.
तो कब कहा?
When he told this,
इतिहास में बता देता हूँ।
I'll tell you the story, okay, about this.
एक बार
When one time, Surpanaka, she was wandering here and there, she went to Patal Lok.
उस पाताल लोक के नरेश जो था
So the king of Patal Lok, what is his name?
विद्युत जीव
Bidut Jiv. Bidut Jiv, king of Patal.
और वो विद्युत जीव के साथ रावण के साथ वो था
So Bidut Jiv was
हैं? दुश्मन था बैर था हैं? उस समय रावण
envious.
पाताल
So
लोक
this king of Patal was like enemy of Ravan.
सारे त्रिलोक
They were like enemies. Ravan was thinking, I will conquer everything, Sarga, Marta and Patal.
सबके जय किया
So actually Ravana, he conquered everything, but not Patalok.
हैं? पाताल लोक
So Patalok was left for Ravana. And Viduj, this king of Patal, was thinking, no, Ravana is so powerful, he's not ordinary person.
उन्होंने देखा कि उनके बहन जब आई
So when the sister of Ravana came there, Surpanaka,
उनसे वो विवाह कर ली क्यों
so by chanting ways, this king married to Surpanaka. He was thinking, if I marry to Surpanaka,
तो कौन ऐसे भाई होगा
who will be the brother who will kill the,
बहन को विधवा रूप में देखे
who wants to see the sister widow? Understand? For example, if your sister marries someone, whatever happened, happened.
बहन को आप मार डालोगे क्या
But do you think the brother of the girl will kill the husband of the sister? That's not the
विचार करके विद्युत जो है
So thinking like this, the Bidutji, the king of Patal, by some like even very quickly he married the Surpanaka.
ये भी रोचक कथा है इसमें सुना नहीं कभी से सुनो अच्छी तरह विद्युत विवाह ये उसके विवाह कर ली शूर्पणखा जानती थी
So Surpanaka,
ये
she knew,
देखो तुम तो हमारा भाई के शत्रु हो
you're the enemy of
रावण
my
से पता चले मेरे
brother.
भाई तुम्हें क्षमा नहीं करेगा
If Ravana knows,
यही कहने लगे
he will not forgive. So Vidutji told,
कौन जीव है
which person in this world
अपने बहन के विवाह को दर्शन करे
who wants to see her sister as a widow? Nobody is like
तो
this.
संग विवाह के पश्चात
And after the marriage, widow, viuva.
शूर्पणखा के विवाह के पश्चात दोनों ही
So
जो है
after the
पहली बार रावण के साथ लंका में मिलने के लिए
marriage of Surpanaka and his king, they came to Lanka to meet Ravana. When Ravana got to know Ravana, was even more angry.
और उसी समय रावण ने क्या की
And Ravana, what did he do?
विद्युत विवाह को गला काट दिया मार दिया
He cut off the neck of this king.
शूर्पणखा रोने लगी
And then Surpanaka started crying. And she became widow. So to pacify her sister, Ravana said, from now on, whoever you want to marry, you can marry. I'll not say like anything you can. Surpanaka was thinking. She was thinking. He kills my husband without reason, made me widow. So I'll destroy all the dynasty of my brother. Surpanaka was thinking this. She was thinking this in her mind, you know. He's not only my brother, I'll destroy all the dynasty of Ravana. Very beautiful katha. So Mahabharata also has a similar katha. Whose? Sakuni. The story of Sakuni. If you can compare this with the story of Sakuni. Relate. Not relate, we're comparing. One is Mahabharata, another Ramayana. Just like the king Gandharva, not Gandharva, Gandhar Naresh. Gandhar Naresh means the king of Gandhar. This king of Gandhar. The father of Sakuni was Subal. Subal had 100 sons, and he had a small son, Sakuni. And there was one girl also, one daughter, Gandhari. Bhishma Pitamaha, maybe not. Yeah, Bhishma Pitamaha, what did he do? He was in that kingdom and he went to Gandhar, this country, and he conquered this country and asked for friendship, like some good terms. So he wanted that Gandharva marry Dhritarashtra. Gandhari, the daughter of the king, marry Dhritarashtra. But Bhishma didn't say that Dhritarashtra was blind. Which person will marry his own daughter or some sister to a blind person? Nobody. So Bhishma didn't say that Dhritarashtra was blind. So when later they discovered that Dhritarashtra was blind, so
तो उस समय सुबल आदि उनके राज परिवार जो भी विद्रोह करने लगे तो इन लोगों ने किया कि इन लोग के काल कुटी में भर दिया था, माने जेल में भर दिया, बंधक बना उन्होंने भीष्म काल कुटी में बना दिया था, काल कुटी में, और उसमें थोड़ा सा खाने के लिए दिया था.
So they put them in the prison and give them a little bit.
और उसमें ये भी था, Sakuni भी था उसमें.
And Sakuni was also there.
इस कथा को आगे तो है ही. तो उस समय वो कि सुबल ने कहा बेटा
Subal said, son, do one thing.
भोजन से तो हम सबका पेट नहीं भरेगा.
With only a bit of food, you cannot be full. So I will.
सुबल ने क्या कहा कि मेरे शरीर के हड्डी से
Subal said from the
पासा क्यों बनाना, पासा बनाना, जो कहेंगे वही मिल जाएगा.
Dice. Dice. Okay, so from my bones make some dice. And whatever you say, the dice will give. Then you can take revenge from this. Did not happen later. So Subal died. So but they didn't know this. Bhishma Pitamaha, nobody knew. And then Sakuni, from the bones of his father, he made some dice. And then when everybody went away from the jail, Shakuni left Gandhar and went to stay with his sister. But why Shakuni was living with his sister Gandhari? Actually wanted revenge. Nobody knew.
2-4 दिन के लिए बहन के घर
Okay,
में
maybe
है।
2-4 days you stay in the house of your
हैं?
sister.
जीवन भर कोई रहता है
But how can you just like live all your life in the house of your sister? But why should you stay there?
वो प्रतिशोध को बदला
Because he
देते हैं।
had
पिताजी
some
ने कहा
promise
ना
of
पिताजी,
revenge. His father told,
हैं?
you have to take revenge.
कौरव वंश के नहीं, सारे वंश
Not,
के ध्वंस
you have to destroy not only the Kaurav Vamsha, but all dynasty.
वास्तव जो है देखा जाए
So if you see and analyze,
कौरव वंश की ध्वंस के मूल
how is the
कारण कौन
root of the destruction of the Kaurav Vamsha, the dynasty of the Kauravas? Ishakoni actually.
बना? मित्रता के रूप में शत्रु आ गया।
Because he came as like a friend, but actually like he was an enemy.
बन जा
He externally he looks like Banja, but like the friends. Mama Sri like a dear uncle, Banja, but actually
भांजे
Banje.
किंतु भांजे नहीं है क्या जो है वो पता लगाने के लिए
Oh, my nephew, and like Mama Sri, my dear uncle, but actually he wanted to destroy everyone.
यहीं से तो उनके लक्ष्य रहा हैं? आप इसी प्रकार जो है रावण में शूर्पणखा यही उद्देश्य रखा है।
So this is the goal of Surpanaka.
शूर्पणखा बहुत दिन से विचार करने लगी
For many days she was thinking,
मेरे भाई रावण को कैसे वध
how can I kill my brother Ravan?
पति को वध किया
Because he killed my husband.
इसे शास्त्र में कहते
The
हैं
Shastra says,
जैसे अत्यंत जहरीली सांप को यदि
just like if you break the back of a very poisonous snake,
कभी नहीं कभी वो उनको
the snake somehow later will come and they want to bite you, she'll not forgive you.
शूर्पणखा की दशा तो हुई
The snake, she wants to revenge the snake if you
शूर्पणखा रामचंद्र के देख कर
break the back of the snake. So Surpanaka saw Ram,
नाक कान कटा ये सब कथा आप जानते हैं
you know the story now how after Lakshman cut her ears and nose, and
जो आगे तो ये तो केवल नाटक रचा है वो खर दूषण के लेकर के आया उसमें भी देख
then Kordushan came and all.
शूर्पणखा ने स्वयं देखा
Surpanaka herself, she saw.
जो है प्रभाव को उन्होंने देखा
Sorry, the story, the power of Ramachandra, she saw.
प्रभाव को देखा तो वो तब शूर्पणखा विचार करने लगे
Then Surpanaka thought,
राम ही केवल जो है
okay, Ram,
मेरे भाई रावण को मार सकते हैं
only he can kill Ravana, my brother.
कौन नहीं शूर्पणखा कब देखा खरदूषण के युद्ध में
When there was a fight between Ram and Lakshman in Kordushan,
वो खरदूषण इनको जब आक्रमण किया
Kordushan attacked Ram and Lakshman, and also one more person, Kordushan. Two persons, Kordushan, two demons. So they fought Ram and Lakshman.
जो बाण अकेला एक बाण ऐसे छोड़ा
And Ramachandra,
देखा क्या
with one arrow,
खरदूषण के सारे सैन्य अपने आपस में जो है
they destroyed all the armies of Kordushan with one arrow.
तो ये विचार कर लिए हमसे भी अधिक मायावी है
So she
हमसे
thought,
अधिक मायावी कौन बन
Rama,
सकता है ये
he
राम छोड़कर कोई नहीं
he has much more Maya than us. Like
ये शूर्पणखा के प्रतीत हो गया विश्वास हो गया
Bhagavan also, she thought he was
इसके लिए
Bhagavan.
बताते नहीं थे वो समझ गया
So Surpanaka understood that this Ram and Lakshman, they had so much more Maya, like more power of Maya than us, like than Ravana.
रावण की बात कर
So only he can kill my brother Ravana and take this revenge that I want.
रावण के पास जा क्या बोले
So when Surpanaka went to her brother Ravana, what did she say?
देखो
Oh my brother, see, he was so powerful person.
वो झूठ बोला कि नहीं मैंने कहा ना ये
So she was lying. She was talking opposite things. This is propaganda.
तुम्हारे लिए
I went for you.
तुम्हारे पत्नी बन उनके पास एक
She had that man in the forest, two Vanavasi, two men of the forest. They had
स्वर्ण के काष्ठपुतली जैसे था
just like a golden doll with them, like such a beautiful woman.
सुंदर के भोग के वस्तु तो आप ही हो
And all the beautiful things are for you to enjoy, oh my brother, she said.
वो बात को छुपा दिया
But she hid whatever she wanted, like to marry them, she didn't say. She just told like this to Ravan. So
उसके भोग कर सकते किसके
only you can enjoy Sita.
उसके हरण किंतु वो भी पता है इसको हरण करना
But to
क्या बोले शूर्पणखा भी कहेंगे लेकिन
Surpanaka also said
वो कम मायावी नहीं है
to kidnap her because they have so much Maya, they have so much power of magic and Maya.
हो सके आप
So if you try to fight them directly, maybe you're defeated. So
क्या करो
she said, Surpanaka told Ravan, you have to kidnap her and bring her.
ये भी दिखा सुरपण के युक्ति किसको दिया?
So who gave all this
रावण की युक्ति किसने दिया?
logics or this
सुरपण ने दिया।
plano para fazer?
इसको क्या करो? छल से
Surpanaka told to Ravana what to do. So she said, with
उसे हरण करके।
cheating
और ये
ways,
हरण
you should
से हरण
kidnap
करने
her.
के लिए तुम्हें कौन सहायता करेगा?
And who will help you?
नहीं मारीच
Marich will help you.
है? रावण की सारी बात सुना दी उन्होंने।
So she told everything to Ravan.
सुरपणा के पतित हो गया।
Because
जब ये खरदूषण के युद्ध
when she saw Rama and Lakshmana fighting Khorandushan, she saw Surpanaka saw the power they had, Rama and Lakshmana,
जिस माया को उस समय पहचान नहीं
that they have so much maya, like these powers that you cannot even recognize.
ये तो
So she thought, oh, these two they can defeat my brother.
जब ये कहा कि संग रावण डायरेक्ट क्यों राम के साथ युद्ध करने क्यों नहीं आया?
So why Ravana didn't come directly to fight Ram? Why Ravana didn't like try to fight with Ram and bring Sita? Like
ये भी तो एक है।
he could have done that.
एक लीला ही में दिखाया। तो रावण ने क्या कि मारीच के पास गए।
So Ravana went to Marich.
पता चल गया।
Marich said, I already know who is this Ram.
तारकावध के समय जो है।
Time that he killed Taraka.
मेरे माँ को तो मार दिया।
He killed my mother
मुझे एक बाण मारा।
and he shot one arrow in me, and from this arrow
कितना हजारों जोजन जाकर
I fell thousands of kilometers far in the middle of the ocean. So I know that this Ram is not ordinary.
क्या? मारीच
ने रावण को प्रभाव बदलाया था। राम का राम के अंदर इतना
शक्ति है। ये तो
Marich knew what was the power of Ram. When Ravana went to Marich, Ravana told to Marich, you have to manifest the form of golden deer with your maya, with your power of illusions, and you have to run away from the hut, and Sitadevi will be alone, and then at that moment I will steal her. Marich told to Ravan, listen Ravan, this Ram is not an ordinary person. He killed my mother Tarak, and also he shot an arrow upon me. He didn't kill me, but from the power of his arrow I was taken thousands and miles far, and I fell in the middle of the ocean. This Ram is not ordinary.
युद्ध करने के जा रहे हैं तो उसमें करके राम भगवान हो कुछ भी हो रावण क्या है? रावण ढीठ है, हट और कपटी है।
So Ravan is so much stubborn, and he said you can say anything. If you not follow what I'm saying, I'll kill you also. Ravana told to Marich. So Marich thought, even it's better I be killed by the hands of Lord. If somehow I just, even like if I'm cheating, but if I'm killed by hands of Lord, it's better. If I am killed by the hands of this Ravan, this sinner person, I'll go to hell. So better I'm killed by the hands of Ram. Marich thought. So that's why Marich came, and he manifested the form of the golden deer and all.
बहुत ज्यादा वैशाली राम, क्योंकि उन्होंने एक बात बोली, खरदूषण से बलवंता मान बिन भगवान, खरदूषण भी मेरी समान वैशाली है। ये उन्होंने सुपर खाने के व्याख्यान सुनाया था, तो राम समझ गए थे कि भगवान आ गए। रावण
उनके तो प्रतीत है। देखो जो व्यक्ति होता है ना, उनके भयभीत होता है, ये उसके तो भगवान की एक इसे होता है। देखो उनके हृदकंपन होता है इसमें, किंतु ऊपर से तो दिखता है ना, है जैसे कुत्ता।
It's like the dog.
कुत्ता के स्वभाव क्या होता है?
What's the nature of the dog?
वो भयभीत हो जाता है।
He becomes afraid, but still he's barking. So Ravan in his heart, he was afraid, but externally he was barking just like a dog. Arr, arr, arr. This is true.
ये दिखा रहे हैं ये समस्त विचार दिखाते हैं। अंत में वो सीता हरण हुई।
So later Sita was kidnapped.
ये भी दिखाया भगवान रामचंद्र सब कुछ सफल होते हुए क्यों स्वर्ण सीता के स्वर्ण हिरण के पीछे क्यों दौड़े?
Why Ramchandra, although he knew everything, why he was running behind the golden deer? Because he knew he had to relish the separation leading after.
और एक लीला करना है
And also need to make also other pastimes like killing the demons.
जिस कारण से उन्होंने इस संसार
Ramachandra came to this world exactly to kill the demons and establish the Dharma. So he had to kill the demons.
असुरों के ध्वंस करना,
So he had to kill the Ravan and the demons.
असुर सृजन से उद्धार करना,
And also deliver Ravan from the demon birth. So Ram had to
करें प्रभु
do this.
करें 5 साल.
So when God makes one thing, actually, He's also making many other things at the same time.
और उसके सब कुछ हो जाए.
And everything is like fulfilled because He does everything.
तो ये असुर भी बहुत
He kills the demons, He
आनंद प्रदान कर.
gives bliss to the devotees, and
रामचंद्र के भजन आदि करने
many devotees were also doing the bhajan of Ramachandra. Also, they got darshan of Ramachandra, and
आरती को जो है ये करना, शांत करना.
also they were pacified by singing Ramachandra. They were feeling so much separation. Especially of Ram Leela.
जिसमें हमारे विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती
Vishwanath Chakravarti explains.
जब भगवान रामचंद्र जब दंडकारण्य में पधारे,
And Ramachandra came to Dandakaranya.
दंडकारण्य में
In Dandakaranya,
जो ऋषि लोग 10,000 साल
the rishis, they were for 10,000 years chanting Gopal mantra.
गोपाल मंत्र उसमें स्पष्ट लिखा है विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती का
Vishwanath Chakravarti wrote in the commentary.
गोपाल मंत्र जप करें.
The rishis were singing, chanting Gopal mantra for 10,000 years, and they attained the perfection.
मंत्र सिद्धि प्राप्ति है और भगवत अनुभूति है, स्वरूप ज्ञान भी हो.
And they got the realization, they got Swarupa, knowledge of the Swarupa, they attained Gopi Bhava.
भगवान रामचंद्र के दर्शन करके
But when they saw Ramachandra,
कृष्ण के उद्दीपना है.
they felt stimulation for Krishna.
अब कृष्ण उद्दीपना होने के नाते
And when they felt stimulation for Krishna, they
वो रामचंद्र के पीछे पीछे दौड़े.
start running behind Ramachandra.
क्या कार्य है? भगवत नित्य धाम में जाने के लिए जो गोपी शरीर जो
But to go to transcendent world, you need the body of gopis, of Gopi. But still they didn't have, they had body of Muni, of saints.
वो धावित होने लगे. तब उस समय भगवान रामचंद्र उस समय ऋषि मुनि के
So
कहने लगे,
Bhagavan Ramachandra told to the rishis and munis,
हे ऋषि मुनि लोग,
hey rishis and
आप लोग की
munis,
हृदय वांछा मैं समझ गया.
I understood the mode of your hearts, the desire you have.
राम लीला में आप लोगों को मैं,
But in Ramalila, I cannot accept you.
क्योंकि राम लीला में एक पत्नी व्रत
Because I made a vow of only accepting one wife. I cannot accept anyone else other than Sita.
आप लोग के मनोवांछा पूर्ति करने के लिए
But to fulfill your desires, by the mercy of my Jogamaya, all of you
ब्रज में
will be born in Braj,
गुप्त
in the house of the gopis,
धारण करो.
and you take the body of gopis also.
और मैं त्रेता दापर युग में,
And in Treta Yuga,
राम लीला के अंत में दापर युग में
sorry,
कृष्ण
in
होकर के मैं
in the
आकर के
Dwapara Yuga, sorry, I will come as Krishna, and I will fulfill all your desires. So these munis and rishis,
ब्रज में
they took birth in Braj in the womb of the gopis, in the form of Gopi.
मुनिचरी,
So this is called the Munichari gopis.
प्रतिचरी, अनेक
Shrutichari, Rishichari, many kind of gopis. Shrutis also.
मुनिचरी, ऋषिचरी, ये समझता है. भगवान रामचंद्र की कृपा
So
अपार.
the Ramachandra's mercy is amazing.
गोपी भाव प्राप्ति करना है.
If really someone wants to get the body of Gopi, not Gopi Baba, but if you want to get the body of Gopi, you have to manifest gratefulness to Ramachandra. Gratefulness. Gratefulness.
Grateful.
You have to be grateful to Ramachandra.
रामचंद्र की कृतज्ञता करो.
You have to manifest gratefulness to Ramachandra. Because without the mercy of Ramachandra, you cannot get Gopi body. Those who already need to see that, okay, no problem. But for a sadhaka, they have to manifest gratefulness to Ramachandra. If he give you mercy, you'll be able to be born in a house of a Gopi
ये तो प्राप्ति है. 10,000 साल तक
for 10,000 years.
उस आयु के उस समय के अनुसार
According to that time,
त्रेता की कथा है उस समय.
huh? 10,000 years in that time was different.
Yeah, actually,
देखो रामचंद्र की कृपा एक अपार
in such a one
है.
lakhs 96.
तो रामचंद्र की कृपा
Okay, so this was many thousand years in doing Gopal mantra in the forest.
वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय जय श्री राम. हे भगवान रामचंद्र की जय.
बड़ी आप रामचंद्र की कृतज्ञता स्वीकार करनी पड़ेगी। वो कहना क्या चाहते हैं, क्या
कहना ये चाहते हैं जब भगवान रामचंद्र की कृपा हमारे ऊपर बरसित हो,
So if we have
जिससे हम कृष्ण भजन
So if we
में
have
हम
the-
आगे बढ़े,
if we have the mercy of Ramachandra, we can develop in our Krishna
में हम
bhajan.
आगे बढ़े। कहीं रामचंद्र के प्रति तनिक भी हमारा कि ये ना हो जाए पशुआ भावना, पशुआ ऐसा नहीं करें,
Envy is much
देश भावना।
for Ramachandra.
लोग कहते हैं हम तो कृष्ण भक्त है, रामचंद्र की क्या जरूरत है।
Some people say, I'm a devotee of Krishna, why do I need this Ramachandra? And then you would put him aside. You should never say these things.
हम साधक हैं,
We are sadhakas
रामचंद्र के प्रति हम
and
कृतज्ञता से
have to manifest gratefulness to Ramachandra. Vishwanath Chakravarti explains.
ऊपर ही राम जी की क्या आवश्यकता
लक्ष्य हमारा इधर ही है।
है? लक्ष्य तो ठीक है, किंतु जैसे
Yeah, your goal is here, this is true, but still,
रामायण में क्या बोले,
what is Ramayana saying?
रामचंद्र तो स्वयं बोले,
Ramachandra himself said, those who criticize Shiva
शिवद्रोही
do not get my mercy.
सपने मोहि न पावा।
तो आपने जो दोनों तरफ बहुत कुछ दिखाया, रामायण का और भागवत का, दोनों को मिला जुला करके एक बहुत कुछ मिला।
Like Ramachandra also told in Ramayana that if somebody don't give respect to Shiva,
क्या संबंध है?
will not
बहुत से
ऐसे नहीं,
will not get my mercy. So you might think, oh, I'm devotee of Ram. Why should I? What I have to do with Shiva? No, but Shiva is a Vaishnava. I have to give respect to him.
सोनार की मूर्ति थोड़ी बुद्धि
गुड राजी का जो कथा सुना,
लग देव की
Yeah.
तो आप कीर्तन शुरू किया कि नहीं?
No.